Hi, it's Mobile Max, and it is Sunday, April 27, 2025. Black Lives Matter. We had so much power before the Biden election in 2020. And for the most part, they really affected the 2020 election and pretty much got Biden elected. In addition, they got many laws changed and many things happened, like police got defunded and lawsuits against police officers. George Gascon, super liberal district attorney, was in the United States. Oh, let's go to the website, to the home of Black Lives Matter, and see what their vision is, their main vision. Black Lives Matter imagines a world where black people across the diaspora thrive, experience joy, and are not defined by their struggles. In pursuing liberation, we envision a future fully divested. A future fully divested. That means separated from, cut off, gotten rid of. Fully divested from police, prisons, and all punishment paradigms. A paradigm is a model. And which invests in justice, joy, and culture. Oh, wasn't it a wonderful world? We're all in Alice in Wonderland. And everybody acts nice if they get enough money in their pocket and they have a house and they eat enough. And oh yeah, they don't want to work, so forget about having a good job. Just give them the money. But that's not how people are. That's bullshit. Even if people have money in their pocket, and they still commit crimes. Every community, every ethnicity, every race has criminals in their midst. So, Black Lives Matter, what are you going to do with the criminals? Well, I guess they don't give a shit. They like criminals, I guess. I guess criminals are part of their constituency. George Gascon's deputy district attorney, Tehran, what's her name? Diana Tehran. She helped prisoners, criminals, convicted criminals in prison, prisoners, to learn about their justice and their rights, and more importantly, she helped them and taught them about suing prison officials, the guards. They sued the guard. As it turned out, the guard they sued, or two, I think it was two guards they sued, weren't even present on the day that they claimed they got beat by them. So it was all bullshit. And Diane Tehran is now under indictment, like 10 different charges. But the fact is that's the effect of Black Lives Matter. Remember, they had a proposition they passed, and they released all of these criminals out of prison. I guess they were like drug offenders and such. No violent criminals, but all these criminals, all these grifters and thieves got released out of prison. And then they had another proposition about shoplifting. And all of a sudden, if you didn't steal more than $950, it became a misdemeanor. So, you know what happened. This is the reason the stores have all the somewhat valuable drugs and products blocked off with plexiglass, because the shoplifters went crazy. Remember, they came in groups where they figured they come with so many people that nobody could stop them, and nobody did stop them. They just charge into a store and just grab shit and run out, and nobody could do a goddamn thing. Anyway, this is Black Lives Matter. This is their vision for the future. And in California, they adopted a lot of these things. Remember in San Francisco, Oakland, they defunded the police. And now Oakland is like the murder capital of the United States now. Terrible crime in Oakland. Yep, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter caused a lot of confusion and chaos. Maybe that's what they wanted to do. Maybe they're really communists. Because that's what communists do. That's what communists, the Bolsheviks in 1917 did. They allied them, the Reds were the Bolsheviks, and they were against the whites, who were czarists, monarchists, whatever. Naturally, the Bolsheviks won, but they allied themselves with criminals. In fact, Joseph Stalin himself was a criminal, a robber. There was intellectuals to get everything going with a platform and ideas, but once they had taken power, Joseph Stalin, the gangster, the criminal, got rid of the intellectuals, like Lenin died of Spanish flu. Everybody, all the intellectuals who were running the new Bolshevik Soviet Union in the beginning, they all got sick and died, except for one guy, Leon Trotsky, and he was deported to Mexico. But all the others died of this or that or the other thing. Anyway, that's what communists do. They have a certain model of how to cause chaos and confusion and take over. Universities. Intellectuals come from universities. They try to seed their people in the universities, I guess, get rid of the SATs. So you can just like diversity, equity, inclusion, bullshit. They're pushing their people up through the ranks so they can be in positions of power. So they can have these crazy fucking laws. Anyway, I just thought it'd be interesting to see what Black Lives Matter, what they stand for. If you don't have police and prisons, then criminals run wild. And maybe that's what they want. Chaos and confusion is a cause for opportunity. All right, that's all I got to say. Bye.